One. Hey everybody, what's up? It's Godly Awesome. Welcome back to Zelda Skyward Sword. And so today we are going to be going and looking for our Crimson Skywing. Or did I just say? I said Skywing, did I? Ooh, Skywing. Ha 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 ha. Who doesn't love Skywings? I like Skywings. Do you? Oh, stop. Every time you restart the game, everything has to reopen up, so don't know why I did that. So let's go to the waterfall, shall we? Yep. Can we go that way? Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go into the dark cave. So we have our first enemy. These are keys. So we got a green rupee. Well, no, okay, thank God. Let's see. Oh, we have our second enemy. It's a Jolly Blob. Get off of me. Yeah, just the main thing about this is just keys and jelly blobs. You just gotta fight your way through the cave to get to your off way. So we got a spin attack, another spin attack. Okay, there is no horizontal. I thought there was. Going backwards, pressing A will cause you to do a backflip. Same with the side jumps. Holding Z will make you target your enemy. You can jab by just like swinging, by pushing it forward. You cannot kill a jelly bomb by stabbing them. You have to swing your sword, so. Oh, look, a red rupee. Let's go. I don't know how I managed to kill that. Okay, I got it. Why did I say it? Oh no, Rocket League's taking it back over. Oh, okay. So right over here we have a monster claw. A whole bunch of monsters drop it, but it's good to get a stash of these because these you have to use them in a lot of upgrades. So, oh look, I'm glad I actually killed it up here because look, found 2 red rupees. So, okay, so now that we're outside, we have a save statue here. I will not save right now. Link! Hey Link, I was hoping I'd find you here. I heard that you'd gone searching for your bird around the waterfall, so I thought I would fly around to help you look. How's your search going? Any sign of your loftling? Oh no. Well, let's not use hope yet. There's a place up ahead that Goose and his gang are always hanging around. Maybe we'll find something there. Huh? Whoa, who is that? Who's calling for me? Oh, sorry Link, I got distracted for a moment. Let's go. And I wish there was a glitch, like in Paper Mario, how you could get Flavio to always follow you, to get Zelda to always follow you. Look, there he is! No doubt about it, that's your loftling, Link. Come on! There we go. We should hurry, Link. Now that our loftling is free, you could be able to fly into the wing ceremony. But before you go, I have to ask you something. I heard this voice a few moments ago. Did you hear it too? It's been happening a lot lately. It's the strangest feeling, almost like somebody's calling out to me. Have you ever wondered what's beneath the clouds? Some say it's an empty, barren place, even that there's nothing at all below, but I just have this feeling that they're wrong. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a world under there, far more vast than Skyloft. The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, so our wildlings won't fly through the cloud barrier, but I can't help imagining the wild things that they might be waiting below. Someday I want to see for myself. Oh, sorry, Link, we don't have time to talk. Let's get going. Look, your bird's waiting for us. We'll just leave off the edge and press down. Don't worry about calling your mother to call you this time for sure. Can't talk again. Why can't I talk? And here's another one. Here's another tutorial. Link, let's run your bird through the basics just to make sure he's not hurt. We use 1 to speed up. Swing the wing remote up, the altitude, then point the wing remote down to drop as if into a fast dive. So again, tilt the wing remote up, then point the remote down to speed up. Those are the basics of getting your bird to top speed. So how's the hammer? Do you think it's flying alright? Alrighty, you're loftling. You can press 2 at any time to go over the basic controls again. You can also press A to charge, which was the tech will give you a burst of speed. Press speed to slow down. Try these moves and see how they feel. Well, that was a huge release. I don't know about you, Link, but your left one looks like he's flying great. But for that, I was probably worried about yours, so let's go give them the good news. Save. Your love playing really is amazing, especially considering everything the poor guy's been through this morning. When fly back and tell Father what happened.
No!
Well, if it isn't Link. Word around the plaza is that you found the dumb bird of yours. Well, that's just great because you and your dumb bird can't tell time. All the pre-race warm-ups that the guys did were for nothing. Now I'm all stiff. They're waiting forever for the race to start and they delay it for you? I don't get it. The big fleet gets special treatment. You're almost a man, yet you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. I bet you can't even decide what to have for your lunch or your own, huh? Bet you haven't noticed the smugglers. Oh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. Ugh. You think you're pretty suave, don't you? Well, don't you? Goose has been going on forever about who's going to be the one to be with Zelda. He's really got his pop to wear a ruffle about her. I hate to bring it to you, but today is the day I busted this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of the goddess at today's ceremony, and I'm going to be the one to claim the sailcloth. When I heard she made it herself a man, no way I was going to let some scrawny clown snatch up that prize from me. Oh yes, the sailcloth. Zelda's sailcloth will be my duh. Oh yeah, I bet she was thinking about me when she was stitching it. You can see now. First, I won the big race, then Zelda and I finished the ceremony all together on the statue, just the two of us. We had a special moment alone. Nobody saw me until the camera, and I went, oh, it's so real, I can see it. Oh yeah. Groose, behind you. Right up behind you. What? Can't you see I'm going in the middle of... Can't explain what you meant by special moment alone? Nothing big, really, just... Like, yeah, so everybody here, I was glad I found a red bird of his. Boy, I'm looking for a fair race. Anyway, how later, Zelda, look for me during the race, I'll be the one playing up all the dangerous moves. Hey, Goose, wait up! Did you hear that guy? A fair race? Yeah, the chances of that are happening are just about less than 0. Either way, don't let those fools get you down, Link. Just get out there and fly the best you can. I know you've got these guys beat. I'm deep down, whatever! I don't know. Aw, don't be nervous. You can do it. The race are ready to allow me to get participating students. Please assemble. Looks like the race is time. Good luck, Link.
Hey!
Your attention, please. At last, we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. I was beginning to worry that we'd have to proceed without Link, but luckily, that is no longer a concern. Glad you can all make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition. I have attached a small statuette to this bird, who will then release into the skies. On a signal, press A to dash and dive off the ledge. Once you are in the air, mount your loft wing. Remember to call your bird properly with down when you dive off the edge. Whoever catches a bird and claims the statuette with A will be this year's champion. Now there are rules. Simple enough, I think we should be able to hear them again. Nope. Excellent. As you will, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. He also received a gift from the young woman chosen to play the role. The goddess of this year's ritual. It's a special day for many reasons, but it's also the 25th anniversary of our fine institution. To celebrate the occasion, today's champion offers a gift. It's a tie atop the statue of the goddess. Here the young woman is performing the role of the goddess is crafting the gift for herself. So while the role of the goddess is being performed by the lovely Zelda. Let's see our friends flying out there. Just show me just what you've been practicing. So let's see that good, clean flying. Anyone caught interfering with each other's riders will miss with me. That goes double for you, Groose.
Hey!
Alright, gentlemen, line up. At my command, the competition will begin.
Hey!
Go. Ignore my mess up. Oops, I didn't read that either. Oh no. So... Are they just throwing their babies at me? Or are Lothins like chickens? Or are they like Yoshis? That's wait, that was yours. What? Makes no sense then. Ah, why? No! I'm having much more trouble with this than I should be having. There we go, finally. You got the bird statuette. It proves your victory today. Wait till Zelda seals some stuff. Can't talk. Don't stop talking. Why can't I talk? Link! Don't worry, I'm fine. Great flying, Link. Congratulations. Now we better get on top. Now we better get on with the wing ceremony. Why do I keep on saying wing ceremony? It's just ceremony. Link, hand me that bird statuette you grabbed from the race. I must offer it to the goddess. Great God, Skylight, and protect our people, grant us your blessing, mercy. I act in your stead during the ceremony. Then let you through grace victory at the celebration of the birth fort in accordance to the old ways, and help bestow the blessings of the goddess upon you. The blessings of the goddess drift down from the heavens aloft to sail, which I now pass on to you. You got the sailcloth! Just like how everything just goes from like super somber and you're like kneeling at her feet, and then out of nowhere you're instantly standing up with having something floating magically in your hand. Now you can jump from any height without a fear of a painful landing. It smells nice too. Like, quit goofing, this is supposed to be a sacred ritual, remember? You know, they say that the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero long ago. Of course, the one you're holding right isn't the same one. It's been working hard to finish making the sailcloth in time to give it to you, today's champion. Really glad I got to give it to you, Link. Make sure you take good care of it, okay? Thanks for making it up here to do this like I promised, Link. Now, we really should finish up this ritual. You do know what happens at the end, right? Hehe, I'm glad you were well informed of the subject. You have to jump off the statue. Look down, see that big round design in the courtyard below? To finish the ceremony, you need to drop right down the center of it. Leap up the edge right before you hit the ground. Press B to open up your sailcloth. Just how brave are you? If you're really fierce, you'll wait until the last second to use the sailcloth. So, ready to jump? That was perfect. You're amazing, Link. You know, Link, seeing as how you went today, and with the weather being so nice, you think maybe you wanna, go fly around the clouds together? Link, hey Link. Today was amazing, watching you win the race and performing the ritual together. I'll always remember this. It really was wonderful. You know, Link, there's something we need to talk about. What is that? What's going on? Link. I am waiting for you. The time has come for you to awaken. You are vowed to a mission of great importance. Link. You're awake.
Oh.
When your loved one carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much, we can be grateful. But Link, where's Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What's happened to my daughter? Black tornado, you say, that was no ordinary storm. You must not push yourself, you're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? See, she was talking about the surface then. You've been having dreams about a great mission? How interesting. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought there for a moment. It's all very strange, but I doubt there's much of a connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be safe. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It'll be very difficult to spot one girl in the dark of the night. Rest now, Link. Zelda's going to be fine. She's out there alive. I know it. Guess it's tough to follow that voice, but... Nice, I slammed my head right into a stairwell as soon as I... Well, okay. Oh look, it's a cute kitty. God, Satan! Oh, how come that didn't kill him one hit? Aww. Watch your footing out here. You never, in the dark, you never know where you might take a wrong step off a ledge. Oh, don't let me catch you going out flying tonight. Only trained assets such as myself should be doing that. You take care now. Oh my god! We need to find a safe point. Oh look, okay, so this is our first jelly blob. You only need 10 of these to make everything in the game. And you get way too many of these. They're good for selling though, because they're worth 30 each. inside the statue of the goddess. The one chosen by my creator, I have been waiting for you. I will play a role in the great destiny. According to your social customs, I shall provide you with my personal designation. Phi is the name I was given. I was created for a single purpose, long before the night. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny it is your burden to carry. Come, Link, you must take up the sword, as one of the chosen by my creator is your destiny. The strange dream troubling your sleep, my sudden appearance, and certainly surrounding the fate of what you wanted the whole year. Under the circumstance, it is only logical that you will exhibit some apprehensions. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. And the Spirit Maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, if you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up the sword before you and search out for her. Is that information invigorate you? Are we ready to accept this sword? It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. You got the goddess sword. This mysterious sword is bathed in divine power. Recognition complete. Master Link. My master. Link. I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where I was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. And the very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down from each to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will awake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for as that a youth guided by my hand shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago, the sword that I've kept secret all these years. It began to give a faint, otherworldly light. At first I thought I was sure I was seeing things, but here, left alone with the sword, there was no simple other explanation. I never dreamed the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth beguiled one more of the blade, one who was also youthful in likeness, but yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Ah yes, the oral tradition, one of the least retention and transmission. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero. He possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the land, such as his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below, and united with the Spirit Maiden, shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Some of the father's old texts talk about a surface. Okay. Whoops. We already heard that. You don't want to hear me say that again. Like, voice. Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the surface. It is only through this journey that you fulfill. It also, oh my god, too much talking. This is no easy task, Link. The world below is a forsaken place. To reach it, you must pierce the cloud barrier below. Living memory, no one has ever done this. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. You got the emerald tablet. The weathered surface of this heavy stone tablet feels very old. I'm surprised you didn't hold it up like a da-da-da-da. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest in this room with a Skyward strike. The blast will pour with pure energy that charges your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest, swing your sword, and send out a powerful Skyward strike. Jeez, this episode's going on for a while. Sorry about that. I haven't been able to get to a save point. I would have ended it before we met 5, but... Master Link, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world from the one you know from the one above. The temple place on the altar has been opened a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. Congratulations, my master. It is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I recite your story and will accompany you in your travels. Press down to summon me whenever you require my assistance. Link, listen a moment. There's the nature of the great apocalypse. Make sure that all text completed mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, I hope you'll be able to use big roles to play. Just think, with Fi says Zelda is alive and no doubt coming to terms with whatever the goddess is in store for. Should you heed to the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers may face Link, especially down there. But if you decide to brave there alone, please find my dollar burger back to me. What we've seen here today defies explanation. Please see. Okay. You do your people proud, Link. Blah. Dawn is drawing near. It has been a long night for both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Link, and those clothes, they don't look up to the task. Before you better change before you go. Yes, I want to save and quit. So I would like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. And